Save the good
No, you have to
conversation.
take the plate off.
I don't want to talk to you because I want to save the good conversation. Don't say shit. How you doing, Glenn?
Good. How are you?
Slow. How's life treating you?
Same old stuff, man. Trying to figure out my purpose.
In life?
Yeah.
Do you have an answer?
I don't. I think that's pretty much what keeps us going. To wake up every morning, figure out what you're supposed to do.
What gives you that, like, want to get up? What keeps you wanting to want to know, I guess?
The unknown.
The unknown?
Yeah. It keeps me. It makes me wonder, like, what am I supposed to do today? What is today gonna be? And what today means, pretty much. And I guess it just leads to another question. When you actually do those things, you're like, what's your purpose?
Mm-hmm.
And why? I guess those questions come in my head. It's because, like, I play chess and I kind of wanna.
Like literally or figuratively?
Yeah, I play chess.
Really? Like,
Yeah.
Like who you play chess with?
Shoot, I don't know, just online, and I used to be in chess club. There was a park in Orange that I used to go to, and there would be just like old people that would play on like a bench, and yeah, I'm actually back in the Philippines. I used to watch like people play chess all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
So then now you upgraded to like playing chess with computers?
Yeah, you can play chess with strangers. I actually played chess with some random person last night. He like sat next to me at the bar. He's like, "Hey, you wanna play chess?" I'm like, "Sure." And ended up talking about life.
Really?
Yeah.
Over chess?
Yeah. Do you play chess?
Nah. It was too. You know, I was in a chess club in like junior high, but it was only because I was like. It was like an elective that I was just like hanging out in, you know? Like I was just, all my friends were in there, so I was just like, yeah.
I think there's a big reason why Wu-Tang talked about it a lot, and I honestly think chess is very important to like life in general, because like the game is like, there's rules on how you move, and you move things.
Yeah.
There's a reason why, like, I don't know, when you play chess, you kind of move things for a purpose, or you move it for a sacrifice to open up another door, so the other thing can move and actually like become. It leads to a checkmate. Because I've played a lot of people that just keep moving the pieces, and it seems like they're just moving because it's just dead silence. Yeah. People are watching like, what are you gonna do? So I feel like that's kind of like what life is. We're all pressured to like move because your life is like stagnant.
Yeah.
But then you're not supposed to move if you don't have a purpose. So what you're supposed to do, like, why did you do that? What is that gonna lead to? What are you sacrificing? And how is that gonna lead to a checkmate?
Yeah. So when you don't have the answers, then what do you do? Like, is that like a free move for you, or what?
If you don't have the answers, you can just
pawn up and see what happens.
No one's telling you to move. You can take as long as you want. You can take a whole day and not move anything until you figure out what you're supposed to do. And I feel like I said, people just get rushed to move because they feel like people are watching, and you're supposed to keep moving, and you're supposed to keep people entertained, and that's kind of like what's happening with social media and all this stuff. That's like, people are forced to post something every day just because they.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel like it's crazy because like, especially with like technology and all that, I feel like it's it's changing. It's exponentially changing the way we think. You know, like it's like, so like 10 years ago, what was it? What year was that?
10 years ago, I think.
It's 2007. Did you have a cell phone in 2007?
I did.
What kind of cell phone did you have?
But it wasn't what I have now.
Exactly.
I probably could just I could just probably call and text.
Exactly. And then now look at your cell phone now, right? It's just like you can do literally anything. You don't need a laptop anymore. You got a cell phone.
I have a computer on my pocket.
Exactly. You have a computer in your pocket.
Mm-hmm.
And so like, the thing is like, I feel like I'm already outdated because like my little brother, who's only 4 years younger than me.
He got a 7?
He doesn't have a 7, but he knows how to navigate around social media way better than I do. And I feel like I missed that boat. And it's not like it was like a long span of time where that happened.
Yeah.
It was a super short amount of time, but he's already exponentially smarter than me technologically wise.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what all this technology and social media does. It's like eventually we're not gonna have like Channel 5 News anymore. We're gonna have Twitter.
We're like in an era of like filters, pretty much. I mean, as quick as a selfie, you could literally. I mean, Snapchat is like the shit because of all these cool ass filters that you get. And I don't know.
And they're fun though.
Yeah.
Like I don't typically like. I suck at Snapchat. I don't know when to Snapchat. I don't know. I barely know how it works. My lady always has to like tell me about the new updates and all that.
She could just take over your Snapchat.
Yeah, she does it all the time. But like I get like this anxiety. It was like, am I supposed to snap right now, or is this like, all right? So if I do snap, what am I gonna say? What's the caption gonna be? Am I gonna have a filter on it? It's like adding these social pressures,
mm-hmm.
you know, that aren't really needed, like that weren't there, say 20 years ago
mm-hmm.
in society. So I'm like more curious on like what's gonna happen 20 years from now. You know, like how are we as a people gonna evolve and stuff? Like you think,
dude, it's crazy. It evolves so fast. Like something will literally evolve like crazy within like a week.
Yeah.
Like, as fast as like an iPhone update, you're like, whoa.
It's just everything is so viral now.
There's just new features and everything.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't know. I honestly think we've been here before though.
Like as people, like.
Yeah, I feel like all the questions we've had with like the pyramids and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And we all think it's aliens and stuff. I feel like we actually probably was here before and we kind of killed ourselves.
Do you believe in aliens?
I do, but I believe that there was something smarter, or maybe it was us that figured it out, and it just restarted.
So, all right, so here's my theory, all right? Conspiracy. I feel like this is reaching. It's probably already out there. I feel like I read it. I don't know if I read it somewhere. I don't know. But I feel like we're like you said, we were here before.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like the people before us, or the things before us, the aliens before us, got so advanced
mm-hmm.
that they got to a point where they can live on Saturn, or they can live on Venus.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're still like, as people, as human beings, we're still trying to figure out, all right, how do we even get to space?
Mm-hmm.
Like you just heard about like these developments at SpaceX recently, mm-hmm. with like Elon Musk and all that. But like, I feel like aliens are looking at us, and they might have figured something out that they're just invisible to us. Like they might even be here,
mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? And we just can't see it because they've been able to engineer their atoms so much that they can make them move fast enough.
Yeah.
That we can't see.
Whoa, that's interesting.
You know?
Yeah. Because you could bend atom and elements.
Yeah. We're all filled with, like we're all. If you break it down to like the compound, like we're molecules and atoms
that are just like
just moving around at a quick pace,
super fast pace, and it's just almost. We're just becoming a little solid, but when we touch it, we're not really touching anything.
Exactly. Like if you zoom in far enough, like we're just a whole bunch of like little things just coming together, colliding the whole time.
Well, that's exactly what I mean. Like I feel like we've been here before. I think.
Yeah.
And the fact that like everyone thinking like aliens look different from us and their brains are super big. I feel like maybe that's actually what happens.
Exactly.
Our brains just get really big.
Once we start figuring out like our like what we've been placed here for, like why are we here and stuff. There's a physical change too. Like
that's probably like the evolution right there. Like our brains get bigger.
That's exactly what I was trying to get to. It's just like I think our next stage of evolution is in our minds and stuff. I feel like
I don't think we're physically gonna change anymore.
I think there's a slight change physically, but it's gonna move at a way slower pace than we are. You know what I'm saying? Because if you look at like the body type, say of like my crush forever, Pam Grier in the 70s. Like her body type is pretty much way different from say like the best looking shorty nowadays. You know?
Yeah.
Like the bodies aren't the same thing. They're not built the same.
Exactly.
And just because like 30 years ago we were doing different workouts. We weren't doing yoga. We weren't doing shake weights and all that, we were just, I don't know what they were doing in the 70s or the 60s, but their bodies were set up a little different from how they are now.
I think it has a lot to do with like what we wear too, and like a lot of I don't know, I think the bodies just kind of evolve into a certain way because of what you wear, and due to weather, like it kind of changes to whatever it's supposed to. Like it's weird, but like I heard like a lot of Americans and people from Alaska have like pointier nose because they can't really breathe in like cold air like that much. Because if their nose was like Filipinos and like
just straight like black
from,
people and just
people from tropical countries, like
straight up nostrils out, chilling.
But imagine if you lived in like Alaska and you're from there and you're breathing in all that cold air. It's like not really good for you.
Yeah.
So like the body evolves to a certain way for you to adjust to like your.
Yeah, I believe that.
So I think that with clothing, like we all used to have more clothes, and the less clothes we wear, our body.
It's crazy because like I'd say a couple months ago, your skull like. It changes over time. Since you were a baby, it changes shape.
Yeah.
And it continues to, you know what I'm saying? Like, say, like recently I found out, because I wear hats all the time, like there's a dent in the back of my head where the buckle is. Like where a buckle usually is for my hat. Oh, there's a little dent in my head because it's just so used to like, there being some pressure there, so your skull adapts to the whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, I need to shave my head. My head is probably the same as yours.
It's crazy because like when I was a kid, like there was a running joke in my family. My brother got it bad, man, because my parents used to call us peanut heads. Like my parents used to go in on us on like just our physical features. And so like
you made this.
Exactly, like you're the person that it's because of you the way I am,
Yeah.
But my brother he had like the biggest peanut head growing up. I had like mine wasn't like so peanut head, it was more like watermelon just because there's so much mass to it.
Watermelon?
It was like a watermelon, like, and then you just got like this. Because when you're like 7 years old, you have like a little ass like neck. So it's just like this little. It's almost like Snoopy, like like Snoopy had that small ass neck, but his dome piece was just so like advanced. But yeah, what were we talking about?
I don't know. Evolution.
Oh yeah, but I feel like that changes over time and stuff. And so like it's crazy. Like I feel like the human bodies are like these super sophisticated like machines that just are able to adapt to anything.
Well, it goes back to like you said, like we're not set to like a specific form because we're all made out of atoms and atom molecules. So whatever energy is around us is gonna evolve into like whatever it's supposed to be.
Yeah, for sure. So back to what you were saying, with like earlier about like just figuring out like the moves you're gonna make and your purpose and stuff.
Chess.
Yeah, exactly, chess.
I always just relate back to that, whatever choices I end up making.
What choices did you make today? Like, what brought you over here? What was the logic behind it?
Shoot, what brought me here today? It's actually just nice to, go be part of something that's not something that I had to set up.
Oh yeah.
And
cause you always, like we were just saying earlier, like you're always a dude stressing in the shows, like like, oh, is this person here on time? Like, how much money are we gonna give people? Is the bar tab set up? Like,
and it's
how the visuals look? What are we gonna play? Who's gonna go on when? You know?
Yeah, it's really it's a lot of pressure. Just it's something that people don't really see, but it's a lot of pressure behind the scenes just to like, I don't know, it's as simple as like not seeing people bob their heads, like.
Oh yeah. Like, just seeing like the energy in the crowd.
Yeah.
It's almost like it's almost like calling back to like social media. It's almost like posting a fire picture and getting no likes on it. You're like, oh, this lineup was crazy, and then like you get there, and then either nobody's there or nobody's like.
They just don't understand it.
Yeah, exactly. So far out.
But like I think, a lot of that just came from expectation. Yeah. And that's kind of like what I'm trying to adjust myself to, or like learn more about, and not to expect anything. And it's be more focused on the message than the outcome.
But we always gotta have like some kind of expectation.
Yeah, I mean, I think the expectation.
I think it's natural. Yeah.
I think the expectation shouldn't be. It shouldn't be like. I don't know, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like I think the main expectation should be is like, how did you affect those people more than expecting them to like look turned up,
yeah, exactly.
It's like
you can't force people to act a certain way, so you gotta set your expectation on
like I think like if people are all turned up and like that looks really good, but I think my expectation should be like, if out of all those turned up people, there's like one person out there that came home and like searched like, what the hell did I just see today? What is rotu? I think though that's more impactful than people that got turned up and don't even know what we are, who we are, what our name is. But they know the bar. You know what I mean?
They felt something.
Yeah.
They had a feeling.
So I think I need to just change my mindset, and as far as like.
So what is ultimate, not even like your ultimate goal, but what is your ultimate satisfaction for, say, rotu, I guess?
Dude.
Like, what is something that you're like, all right, we're good. Like, I don't need to stress over this anymore.
I don't think that'll ever happen.
Really?
Yeah.
You think your mind is always going to be taken on like, how can we get better? How can I? Because I'm in rotu.
That's with everything though, like not just with rotu. Like once you feel satisfied about something, you're supposed to open up another door and explore that door. So as long as like I'm alive, I'm gonna keep looking for the next thing for us. And it goes back to like even like dude, relationships. Like my girl gets mad at me all the time when like things just get like right.
Yeah.
And then she wants to find other things to explore, and I feel like that's just everything in life, even at work or anything you do.
I feel like I think that's very healthy. Like I feel like the moment we stop wondering, the moment we stop yearning for more, is that moment we're dead.
Exactly.
We're either like dead inside or just dead altogether physically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's super important to always be striving for something. Always be like, it sounds like for you there is no such thing as a concept of satisfaction.
No, there isn't.
Like you're always gonna be pushing for more, pushing the envelope and seeing and morphing. You're evolving. You're just calling back to what we were just talking about.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what you said. Like once someone figures out something, then like I guess you're God. Like we should be praying.
Exactly. Like you just know everything that needs to be known.
Like you figured it out. You stop exploring. I'm like, man. Maybe we should have a new religion that's gonna be under you.
That's crazy. What do you think religion is? Are you religious? Do you believe in anything? What do you
I actually grew up going to like a Catholic school.
Okay.
And I didn't know that there was Buddhism, Hinduism, and all these other. I only knew like Christianity, Muslim, and Catholic. And then I came to America, and from going to church every Sunday, and my parents like ended up working all the time, so I didn't have to go to church every Sunday anymore. And I met people that are like Buddhists, Hindus, and other stuff, and I'm like, what's that? And they just started telling me stuff, and I just I think religion is just a guideline to tell you how to live. Let's say when you pray for something and your prayers are actually answered. I don't think like someone actually answered, like, or someone actually gave you what you were asking for. I think what prayers do is just a daily reminder that you're supposed to go after that goal. Like you pray for like I wish good health, blah blah, like, and then next thing you know, like, oh my god, like I got it. It's like
do you believe in like serendipity, like it happened on accident, or you think like say you do pray or something, do you think your prayers inspired that action that actually happened?
Yes.
Okay.
If you pray for something every day, that means you're reminding yourself every day that this is what I'm supposed to go after. And I think that's what prayers does. And when it does get answered, it's just when it does get answered, we don't want to like tell ourselves like damn, you fucking did good. You did that shit. That's all me. Like we're not. I don't know if anyone
you don't want to be like the star of a movie. All the time. Like explicitly. I think we all do. At the end of the day, I think as humans we're all like just very selfish and narcissistic. But we don't want to be like on Twitter, just be like, I did this shit, man.
Man, I did all that.
I did. You see that? You see the sun? Thank God. Like,
no, but
we can't. Like, it's just not socially acceptable to do that. But I feel like we actually want to,
But like back to like, religion and all that, then government rules and all of this stuff. It's just a reminder of like how you're supposed to act like as a human being. Like, don't steal, don't do bad things. It's like simple stuff. And I actually like haven't been to church in a while till I got like my DUI.
Oh yeah.
And
you got a DUI?
Yeah, man.
Jeez, man, you out here on the. You out here in these streets. How long ago was that?
Shoot, it was actually like 2 years ago.
Damn, man. Did I know you?
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
I went to Santa Barbara to go. What you call it?
Is this all allegedly? Are you gonna get yourself in trouble right now? Or not?
What do you mean? Oh, it's actually
It's like done.
It's done.
Alright.
But I almost got deported
Oh shit.
because I'm like technically like.
Alien.
Yeah, I'm a real alien.
Yeah. For sure.
But I got work permit, so they'll deport me.
Yeah.
Trump.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's actually funny how like that when that happened, it
kind of put things in perspective for you.
yeah, it helped me a lot. Like it actually brought me back to like religion and why people go to church. Like some people just don't have anyone else.
Yeah. So like that's all right. So like that's where I feel really like if I were to define the purpose of religion, why it was ever created, or if it was man-made, or if it was, say, made by God or gods or whatever you believe in. I think at the end of the day, what it does for us as humans is provide hope. You know what I'm saying? Like it gives us.
There you go.
It gives us something to actually look forward to. So like say you're praying for something, right? You're praying for something for a reason. You know what I'm saying? You're praying for something that's not there yet. And so that in itself is something that you're looking forward to. You know what I'm saying? Like you want something better for yourself, something better for your loved one, something better for the world. It at the end of the day, it comes down to we need something to believe in, we need something to hope for.
Exactly.
And I feel like whether you want to call it religion, whether you want to call it spirituality, I know some people just get super in the weeds with that kind of stuff. It's all there to make sense of why, because just living is such a question we don't know. Like we just woke up one day and started remembering stuff around the age of 5. You know, like we're just placed here on earth and we're made to just figure it out. And so I think something like religion or spirituality is something we can cling to and make sense of it, you know? Because we're all just here to figure it out, you know?
It all goes back to what gets you up every morning.
Yeah. So is it safe to say that hope of spirituality and religion kind of gets you out of bed?
Yeah, I guess I never really put it to that perspective. It all ties back to that, to hope.
Yeah.
You know?
That's crazy.
I mean, I guess we all subliminally like not know that we're all looking for that.
Yeah. We need something to believe in. Even if it's not like, say, a God or God.
A higher being.
That's why you see people worshiping celebrities. I mean, not worshiping. I mean, they would never admit that they're worshiping someone. But it's exactly that. Like, we focus on these celebrities' lives and we, like, what are they doing? What, you know, we have award shows that are televised and stuff. Like nobody needs to know these people are getting awards, but we televise it, broadcasting on national TV.
Wow, that's so true.
You know, because we worship these people. They're doing just like, I mean, because me, I'm a Christian. I see God as doing the impossible all the time. But like with those people, like to them, they're someone that can sing better than me or can act better than me. You know, something like we want something to believe in that's greater than ourselves all the time. Say you have somebody that's just like really into cars. You know, they're gonna go out every Saturday and wash that car. You know, that's their thing. Like we just have to have something. And some people, it needs to be more tangible to them. You know, and so that's, you know, it might be the reason why they look to a car or celebrity or whatever it may be. But we need something to like wake us up in the morning to do, you know, to like go and pursue it, you know, and just kind of marvel over it. You know?
Yeah, I definitely agree. No, that's crazy. We do watch people get awards.
Why would we? What is so intriguing to us that we have to watch?
I don't know.
The best actress. We had no parts in that film. Like, why do we care? We just enjoyed the joint, you know.
We enjoy what they wear.
Yeah, like we just sit there. We talk about Monday morning wherever we're going, and like you see what you know.
I guess it's validation to like really go out and watch that movie. Like, that movie won something. We gotta watch it.
Yeah, exactly. It's good PR. It's good marketing.
Yeah.
So, I guess what are you to wrap things up here? What are you caring about nowadays? Like, what matters to you?
What matters to me?
Yeah. Now, not just. I guess today, this past week, or this past year, I mean, we just stepped into 2017. Like, what are you caring about? Like, what takes up most of your mental space?
Man, I don't know. I think there's just way too much in there.
It all gets its equal time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to figure out balance, and it's just really hard.
Yeah.
And even if it's just all like, it all ties back to like my passion, which is like art, and like in general, it's still a lot in there. Like, I don't know. It's just what matters to me right now, and what I really care about today, forever, and like even when I started like really liking art, it's just I just want to end up before I die, or just inspire people to create opportunities for yourself and not wait for that opportunity to come to you. And I don't know, like when I started rotu, it was when the Crosby like closed, and there was
after.
Yeah, and there was like
Selection's whole joint. Like
there was like nothing in my area that I was like, dude, I can't go anywhere that I could find this. I have to go to LA to go look for it, and I just felt like, you know, I have to put something together for me and the people that are like me, for the city, to have something back in, you know, Santa Ana. And I think that's pretty much, you know, what I care about at this point. Is I just want to inspire people to create your opportunities, or instead of waiting for it to come to your city.
Get yours.
Get yours, and you know, give back to the community.
Exactly. Like
I mean,
you're the author of your own destiny at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever you want, it's yours. It's you know, the mind is like a super powerful thing. So like, whatever you actually think can be or want to be, it definitely can happen. You know, it's crazy to think, but
it can happen. But I think the only thing that holds us back is patience. Like, the reason why we don't go for something, or we actually try to do it but then we give up, is because of patience. You know, like, all of us can become something. It doesn't. Who says you have to become that at your early 30s or 25 or
it's almost like that the whole point of like expectations. It's like sometimes your expectations can be detrimental to your whole growth. It's because like, at 30 I have to have a house, I gotta have this, that, and the third. But it's like, no, just take it in stride.
That's what I was trying to say with chess. Like, you have to move on purpose. It doesn't, and the pressure of people waiting for you to make your next move, you end up making the wrong move just because that pressure was there.
Talk your shit. Talk your shit, man. Alright, so like, what would you want the world to know about you, but you don't think they know now?
I'm the same as everyone else, just trying to figure it out. I think that's what everyone should know about me. As much as, like, you know, people are probably like, I don't know, like just the stuff that I talk about or the stuff that like I'm into. Dude, I think we're all, honestly, like we're all just trying to figure it out. And I think whatever people need to know about me, there's really not much. It's just all, like if they need to know something about me, I just want them to know that like, dude, I'm with you and we all live on the same planet and we gotta figure this shit out. There's really not much people can know about me because like what you said, even I'm always gonna keep changing and changing.
Like evolving.
Yeah, so it's like whatever I say is gonna evolve probably tomorrow or a year later. But yeah, I don't know, I think the bigger picture is I'm just the same as everyone else, just trying to figure out our purpose.